Let's see if it blows up.
Okay, so this is me and my brother-in-law, who's over there.
Hey, I'm over this way. I'm gonna make the fan echo me. Wow! Ow.
Or cut yourself on it, whichever.
Dude, if that fan cuts me and it's made out of that cardboard paper looking wah stuff,
It's not.
fine. Now, let's see what the delay is on this thing. So go to the right and go to the left on Minecraft, right?
And
And then left.
Well,
and then
I've got to log into someplace first.
You gotta log in first, okay.
This is my Lost Cove map that I've been working on for the past couple of days.
Oops,
And that's my pile of trash.
my fault. Let me turn this off. Ow! Dude, that fan hates me. Dude, that thing was plastic and it still tried to cut my knuckle. What the crap? It's like Superfan. Superfan! Later on, I should put on that mask and like render it and then do things like me jumping up and down on the bed, and you can ask me what I'm doing, and I'll say, we're starting a jump cut. It's like if you screw up and you got to go all the way back and spend 5 minutes doing the same darn thing over and over again. What are you doing? We're making a jump cut. It'll be funny.
Yeah. Well, the quickest way to get back to spawn, because I did mark my location for just such an occasion, is to kill myself and then raise back up at spawn.
That's another way to do it.
Ouch.
Ow.
Well, it used to say that.
It doesn't say ouch now.
It's really slow, actually.
Oh, it's laggy.
It's probably not going to explode, but...
Well, it's better than... I wonder if it's going to do that when you stream. It might just be because it's having to write to that file, though.
Okay, so this is the regional headquarters. I have everything made out of oak wood. I've got a polished diorite. Let me... Polished andesite. Andesite? A-N-D.
Andesite.
Yeah, andesite. However you pronounce that stupid word that I'm sure is only pronounced correctly in Britain.
Is this the Legion of Doom, or is this the...
This is Lost Co. And the story behind Lost Co. is way back in the day when me and the rest of the guys at Fort Nerd were doing our thing and setting up our servers. I would get lost quite a lot.
So you decided to go ahead and make Lost Co. So...
Well, the thing is, I would get lost out in the jungles or whatever, and I would have to make little shelters for me to survive in until the rest of them could find me and bring me back.
So, wait, dance around while we're doing this. I want to see if it'll... Okay. So we're going to go left, right.
Well, I'm flying. The controls are slightly delayed while I'm flying, but... See, that was the joke. I would call up a company, quote unquote, in order to airmail me supplies that I could use to survive. Mm-hmm. And of course, taking inspiration from the Goblin factions at the time from Warcraft, I called it Lost Co.
I gotcha.
And I wanted it to be a gimmick, but unfortunately, it never worked out. So now I've built the entire freaking shebang.
Okay then. There we go.
And this is the quote-unquote Lost Co. National Headquarters.
Okay. Works for me.
And I've got like an airlock situation here. There's some birch doors. They look like, Japanese paper screens.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then you open it, and then it's oak doors, which are just doors, but they have little windows in them. I have to describe this in detail because, unfortunately, my brother-in-law cannot see.
He's not joking.
So, here is the lobby, and I have a self-sign-in lever, which, when you click it, lights a thing. And that's all it does.
Well, it still works. So.
Yes, it's a thing that works. So,
it's a working thing. It's a worky thing.
Here we have the Lost Co. Last Chance Vault, which is an ender chest. The ender chest is a thing where it has a network.
Yeah.
and you can just put things in that chest and access them from any other chest.
Oh, okay.
I have a number of these scattered about the world in some odd bases that I set up. I came from the basement, which is just under the break room. The break room has a dispenser filled with Lostco brand food. And Lostco brand good, in quotation marks, food.
So you have the regular food, like the slop, and then you've got the good food.
I also have Lostco water, which is a basic potion that has no effect.
I got you.
And then I have Lostco good, in quotation marks, water, which is the night vision potion.
Oh, there you go.
And I have the bad cola, which is a damage potion that you can use as a grenade.
Got it.
And then Lostco Cola, which is a speed potion. And of course, they're labeled food and drink, respectively.
Of course, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Drink me.
Well, let me fix the floor in here in a minute. Get this red stone and get this gray stone. I have a checkerboard pattern of this gray stone and this red stone. Like all through the place for no particular reason. I have gear dispensers up here with the Lostco Good Stick, which is the basic wooden sword. The Lostco Whacker Stick, which is just a stick and it doesn't actually do any damage.
So it's a whack-em stick?
Yeah, it's a whacker stick. And that's why you shouldn't play with the fan.
Yeah, I know. It's trying to kick my butt, dude. I'm telling you. I expected it not to move, and it moved anyway.
I also have the Lostco Delete-er, and I am told by Google that is the correct way to spell that word, so nobody correct me.
Delete-er?
Yes, Delete-er. It's
Okay.
actually a lighter.
Okay.
And you press the switch here, and like a bunch of stuff falls out from the different dispensers. I also have Lostco Boots, which are just the regular boots. The Lostco Hard Hat, which is the regular leather cap, and the Lostco Board, which is a shield. I've got tons of stuff like that around here. I've got the Lostco Water Shoes, which is a lily pad. The Lostco Stun Round, which is a snowball.
Can you actually put the lily pad on your feet?
No,
It's not a shoe.
exactly.
Wow.
And then a spider web, which is the Lostco Bad Guy Slower. Which actually, if you put it down and someone gets caught in it, it will take them a minute longer or two to get out of it.
Got it.
So technically that does do the job on the label.
Alright. I did not know the recording was going to go for this long. I forgot how much hard drive space you actually have.
Oh, that's not important.
It is important if we fill up your hard drive space.
So I have a number of small railroad terminals here that'll take you to the various departments.
Okay.
And I also have a spare kit here, the Lostco Railroad Repair Kit,
Got it.
which has different rails and things in it, just in case.
Okay.
This one goes to shipping and receiving. This one goes to the mine. That one goes to the Skyport, which I'm actually quite proud of.
Gotcha.
And this last one down here goes to the production line, which is actually a giant farm complex.
Okay.
So, well, number one on the itinerary is shipping and receiving. So we click this button and the cart will drive us all the way down there. I've got it set up kind of like a roller coaster going through a tunnel.
Whee! Yeah, if we were thinking, we should have plugged in your headphones.
Nah, it's fine. Everything's fine. And here we are at shipping and receiving. And this is a little grassy patch. I've got it lit up with some glowstone. It's got a roof on it, made of little oak wood and
I like
stairs. It's a little,
I think it's weird. That
little
I like,
concrete bunker.
Yeah, I think it's weird that I like glowstone.
So here's the packing line. It's got little hoppers and things, and you toss them in, and it shoves them in a box. And it's like, yeah, this box, put it on the thing and send it out. Some of the things on the outgoing line are the horse breeding kit the mushroom farming kit, the Lasco do-it-yourself art kit, which has all the pieces you need to make a piece of art.
Oh, okay.
The Lasco make your own garden kit, which has some dirt and some fertilizer in it. The Lasco make your own guard kit, which has the stuff that you would need to make golems of varying types.
Got it.
So you put down golems and they'll guard your stuff for a bit. And the Lasco do-it-yourself kit, which is a little Easter egg I put here. It's got a congratulations token and a book that I wrote that has a little joke in it.
Okay.
And it's got a chest labeled as a Lasco do-it-yourself kit box. And a Lasco name changer, which is the anvil, which is the way you're allowed to rename items.
Yeah, I got it.
So yeah, you can make your own kit with that kit. I have several congratulations tokens hidden all around the place, just as a little extra thing for people to find.
Remind me to show you that mod I found later that lets you like repair armor. Like you put it in a little washing machine and it repairs your armor.
This is the return section here. It's got some stuff in some chests, like somebody sent back a compass and some shears. This is the bathroom. It's got one door and, well, it's a very crappy looking crapper.
It's a crappy crapper.
And here I have the shipping and receiving incinerator. It's a little box with some windows in it, and it does actually incinerate things.
Sweet.
So, you press this here, it sends out a fire charge which starts a fire, and you press this switch and throw random things into the fire. So yes, I have invented an incinerator.
That's kind of neat.
In the instance that the incinerator does not incinerate, I have some lighters back here in this little employees only section.
Now, how do you stop the fire?
You snuff it out.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, that's all I could really think of to put in shipping and receiving here. This is actually made of concrete. The floor is made of concrete while the walls are made of stone, and the roof is made of stone as well.
That's pretty.
And that's really all I could think of.
Okay.
Going back through the little roller coaster is actually significantly harder to get them to come back than to go down.
I believe it. Okay, now we should be off of that roller coaster right about now.
Yes.
Alright, now I'm trying to see how much of a delay. If I have to, I'll have to change your delay to about maybe 250 or
It looks like it's
350
recording 1-to-1, honestly.
milliseconds to make sure the delay's caught up with the actual stream.
Well, this next roller coaster here leads down to the mine. And unfortunately, a mine is a mine is a mine, so really it's just got a break room in it. Go down, go around the corner, go around the other corner. And this is where it stops. I've got some tools laid out. I've got some stuff.
Now I'm thinking of the dwarves from Snow White.
Got a staff room here with some gag food items like the Lasco Chow, which is what they named the mushroom soup, and the Lasco quote-unquote good chow,
No,
which
dude, seriously, your fan gave me a bruise on my ring finger. I'm going to have a blood blister now. Like, you know when when you hit yourself with a hammer. No, you know like when you hit your finger with a hammer, you get that blood blister on the edge of it. That's what it's gonna be like. I'm telling you right now. That thing tried to kick my finger's butt.
Well, that's
My
what
butt
you
finger.
get for messing with a cold, hard piece of plastic.
Yes, darn hard, cold plastic in my hand. Har, 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 har. I sound like the crab from SpongeBob.
And the Lasco rations, which are just potatoes.
Potatoes.
And I've got Lasco Cola and the Lasco Super Drink, which is the jumping potion.
What was that joke about the guy who had to split a potato between his whole family and they said they got tired of eating French fries?
I don't know, but I've got more gear in here, a lot of Lost Co. brand stuff. Here is another Ender chest, and it's got first aid as well. Lost Co. first aid and field medicine, respectively. Just a little place to sit. I've got like a bench here. There's a picture on the wall.
Got it.
There's some ores lying around that you could collect, but let's face it, no one's actually going to play this.
Well, depending on what server you have it on.
It doesn't work like that anymore. Everybody's got realms now, which I can't do because I got my account back when it was free,
Oh,
so I don't have proof of purchase, so they can't update it.
okay. So that means, yeah, you pretty much said what I was thinking. They can't update it.
And now here we go to the Skyport. And this one actually takes you outside onto a large elevated track. Here we go over the treetops, just above the trees, and there's one of my ships coming into view now. Of course, these don't work, because this is base Minecraft, and base Minecraft doesn't do that. And here we are in front of an airship. It's got a little balloon and a propeller and like an engine in the back of it, but it's basically just a statue.
How long's it been since you've done a Minecraft video?
Probably a couple of years.
You think your fans miss you?
What fans?
Oh, come on, dude. You got fans?
Here's another airship. This one made of wood and has an engine, like I said. Down below this is the airport, which is basically a strip of colored fabric and a bunch of lights.
Why can't you do like little gliders and stuff, or am I thinking of a different game?
They have gliders in Minecraft, but they're a very end game thing. They're not supposed to be easy to acquire.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to just get them and hang them up there like airplanes, you know, that people would take them and use them or something?
No, this is base Minecraft. Things like that don't work here.
Oh, okay.
Although there is a mod called Archimedes Ships,
Mhm.
which I've used before, and it's actually quite fun. You can build structures like this, but I don't think they let you use them that big.
Oh,
Of course, back here behind the airport is actually a small NCP village, or NPC village, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, same difference.
And I've actually added a small Lost Co. shop here with a sign that says Lost Co. Small Store, and yes, we're open.
That door sounded like it farted.
No, that was one of the villagers. He's actually hanging out in here.
What is he like, one of the Sims?
He's a leather worker, and he's like, I'll give you 10 leather for an emerald.
No.
I have my Lost Co. defense pack and my Lost Co. farm pack, and he's just sitting here hanging out in here.
Cool. So, did you make this village, or did you...
Now, this is a randomly spawning village, but
Okay.
a lot of the other stuff I did make.
Alright.
See, over past the airport on this side is actually a ranch that I built.
Okay, let's show them that instead, because I want to cover everything we can in the video here, and then we'll see if it recorded it.
This has carrot fields. Here's a pen with some llamas and some pigs.
Llamas!
And there's a creeper right next to the building.
Yeah!
Let me...
You want to take him out?
I'll take him out.
Can you still make fireworks with their heads?
Yes. And he's walking away from me because in God mode they don't realize you're there. There, got him. So I've got like a little stone bunker here, and of course it says it's a Lost Co. brand ranch right on it. You open the door and it's like this small but comfortable living room. There's a rug on the floor next to a bench. Like, just sit here.
So you open the door and you get on the floor?
There's an ender chest and some stuff as well. Here's
You were supposed to say, "Everybody do the dinosaur."
Here's a
dude.
bedroom. I've got a rather large bedroom here. It's got some potted plants, some pictures.
That's great.
I've got a storage closet on this side. And each one of these buildings comes with a little report that I made about the general area in case people actually wanted to do something with it.
No, correct me if I'm wrong, but this stays here even if you're not here.
Yeah,
So if anyone pops onto that server, they'll still see you. Like, they'll see your stuff.
yeah.
Does that explain the shears and things like that people sent back to you because they didn't want them?
Well, technically no, because anybody who plays Minecraft knows that only the players actually do anything.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out who sent you the shears if they were in the return box.
Nobody. I just rigged it.
Oh. That's sad.
Like, there aren't living people in Minecraft. How dare you assume that? So I left this area alone because it belongs to the village there, but I did put a little thing in it. I've got a ranch back behind there. And there's the giant Lost Coast sign just coming into view letter by letter. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up on the S and the C, but you get the general idea. Like, it's a giant lit up billboard type sign.
Oh, okay.
But secretly, if you can find the way up to the other side, behind the sign...
He says as he's actually doing the thing.
Well, I'm flying over it. I'm not showing them how to do it, but I'm flying over it.
Oh, okay.
There's a platform behind the sign, and it says, "Thank you for purchasing lot number extremely high number. The do-it-yourself trendy hangout spot kit."
It's like that episode of What You Call It where they're like, these things weren't made, they were grown, and they plant a seed and they water it, and the next day there's like a mini mall there where the seed used to be.
Just about. It's got like a lot of Lost Co stuff, like, here's the Lost Co do-it-yourself home improvement decor set. And like stuff like that so people could put it together and whatnot, if they so choose. There's also a very well hidden secret about this sign, if you should be nosy enough to find it. And the headquarters as well, of course.
So it's the Legion of Lost.
Now, way back here, we have the product producing line. It's a giant farm complex, really. Just right all the way down here. You can see it slowly coming into view now. I've got some sheds. I've got a lot of farm plots. This is technically small by a player's farm standard, but
Good golly, how much stuff did you build?
This, some other stuff, some stuff in the nether, and like various things dotted around.
Oh, okay. How much more of the complex do we have here?
Well, this is the last bit of the main complex.
Okay, well, we might end the video after this and see how it did, and then we'll look at the other parts of the complex later after we upload this.
So here's where we grow our trees and flowers. I have all different types of trees currently growing on the lawn here. There's some flowers behind this little gate here. This is the Lost Co garden shed. As you can see, it's a shed with a garden. All these different farm fields, they produce everything as far as I'm aware of. I've got this nagging sensation in the back of my mind that I forgot some type of crop or some such, but who cares?
Oh.
I've got a pen with different animals in it. There's some rabbits, some chickens, some sheep, some cows. As if you can't hear it. There's also, like, donkeys and horses in there.
Donkey!
This is the enchanting room where you can come and get your enchantments. I also have all the enchantments categorized in these boxes. And some different things you might need for that. And, of course, there's an ender chest here. You know, just in case. And here's the Nether complex. It's like built way up on top of something with all this other stuff around it. It's very well lit. You know, this is my interpretation of what a fortress would be like. Down through there's the Nether portal, which will lead you to the Nether complex. I'm not sure if we should go down there or not.
Yeah, let's not do that just yet. That's neat though.
And I think that's about everything. Down here's the break room for this area, and apparently I have a bias against farmers because this one has all the best stuff in it. And it has its own attached bathroom. It's got flowers and pictures everywhere, and it's got gear dispensers in it. And down here's the fishing shack, where we do all our fishing and such. Of course, technically this wouldn't work in-game because the game's mechanics require you to be in different biomes to catch different fish, but no one needs to know about that.
Man, everything's biome-based.
And that's the general overview of the complex.
Coming up next, we'll most likely show you the Nether one and probably several other different Lost Coast spots. These dotted out throughout the, I'm assuming the various parts of the server here.
Well, this is the map, not a server.
Whatever, yeah, some difference. That was supposed to be funny.